Now, Amy, this is your first time on Unfiltered. Do you know what we do at 4 o'clock?
I have seen the segments. I'm a long-time listener/viewer from my desk and in my car, but it's a first time in studio to see Sylvana's segment.
All right, so hit it, Syl.
Now, Gimme More at 4 with Sylvana Kelleher.
Because you can never get enough.
This is actually perfect timing for Amy to be joining us because we're going to be talking about the Sixers to start things off. Then we're going to be talking about the Jets, and then, of course, we'll round it out with the Eagles. But first, Gimme More 4 is brought to you by Von C. Brewing Company in Norristown. Make sure to pick up their OG Pills Legendary Philly Lager, a 2023 World Beer Cup winner, and this month's newest brew, Fest Beer, a modern take on the Oktoberfest style. Visit VonCBrewing.com to find out where you can get more Von C beer today. Speaking of more, I think that this is perfect. We're talking a little bit about the Sixers today because there was a little bit of videos posted by the Sixers on at least Twitter, on their social media page, and it included a video of Joel Embiid practicing with no brace on. But that's not what we're talking about.
That's big news, though.
That is huge news.
That was big news. He was working out, and it didn't look like a Ben Simmons workout video. Joel looked good.
I'm so excited that I almost wore a Sixers shirt today, but I thought, all right, let me not get too ahead of myself. I'll save it in the closet for a little bit. But he plays this more than we've heard it last year, the entire season.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm getting in the way. I'm getting in the way.
All right, but we're going to be talking about Kelly Oubre because I saw this on social media.
Crazy.
And Kai Carlin, who also covers the Sixers, tweeted this out as well. This is an Instagram comment from Kelly Oubre. I will read it to you. There are some bleeps that I will cover up with non-bleepable words. I love Philly, but the love doesn't seem to be reciprocated. What happened to this place? And for those saying I'm garbage because my 3% went down, still put up numbers and I'd still cook you. I played through finger surgeries on my left thumb and pinky for 3 years, but still put my soul in this stuff. There's only one thing only God can take me. Hope to see y'all soon. Godspeed. Do we know why only some of the S's, the words that start with S's, get a dollar sign and the other ones don't? He spells a lot of his words. Like soon is with a dollar sign, not an S. And like stills with the dollar sign, not S. But some of the other words like see and soul are not with the dollar sign.
No clue. But what else?
I'm like, what am I reading right now?
What else I don't have a clue about? And listen.
Is what he's talking about?
I mean, there's the report about
him being the snitch?
Well, no,
being traded.
There's a trade rumor going around.
Oh, okay.
And I guess some fans have come out and been like, yeah, trade him. But when he says, and look, Kelly
Oubre.
Oubre.
Also people theorizing that he was the locker room rat.
People thought maybe he was the snitch. But look, Kelly Oubre, if he played through injury, I give him a lot of credit. But when he asks the question, what happened to this place? Did you not see what happened last season for the Sixers? You lived through it. We all lived through it. Look, I'm pulling for the Sixers this year. I'm hoping Joel Embiid is healthy. I'm hoping that Edgecombe and McCain and Maxey are going to be excellent energy to this team. But you can't ask the fans what happened to this place when you just had one of the most disappointing seasons in the history of the NBA.
Yeah, I think that's a little really out of touch to really even comment that and to think that it was actually more so focused on
Poor
him
Amy.
because it wasn't.
Poor Amy had to do Sixers postgame all damn season. How did you handle that?
It was great. I had Jim and I had Mark, and we had a grand old time talking about Quentin Grimes.
You guys did a great job, too.
Lonnie Walker.
I enjoyed at least watching that. That was one part of the
That was the highlight of every game, was the postgame show.
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
What else you got, Sil?
All right, moving on. So, the Jets did something. So, over the weekend, the Jets winded up losing to the Steelers. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers against his former team, the Jets. Then now led by Justin Fields as the quarterback. They lost. It was a great game, honestly. I enjoyed watching that game. Head coach Aaron Glenn, he is new this year after Robert Saleh got fired. And I think, what is he now with the Niners?
Yes.
He's with the Niners now. And he said something post-game Sunday, and then I'll tell you what happened. And first of all, I want to react to what he said post-game because this is not something a head coach in Philadelphia, I think, would ever do.
The one thing to me that had to turn this game is, man, we can't have turnovers. We can't do it. We have to be a more disciplined team, right? There were some penalties that happened in that game that was true discipline issues. And again, that's something that will be addressed because you will not be on the field with this team if you're going to cause us to lose games. You're going to cause issues like that. So we will get that addressed.
Okay.
Here
To
for it.
say that you're not going to be on the field
Right.
with this team if you're going to lose
It's like a
games-
high school coach saying that.
I mean-
you're to cost us the game. All right, Johnny.
To say that to the media, I think is a little bit
I love
exaggerated.
it.
I think it's difficult for, fans, I mean, not fans, more so players to see that. And, he stuck to his word because what did the Jets do today? Ari Mirov said today that the Jets are expected to release wide receiver and returner Xavier Gibson, who had a costly fumble.
I love
Sunday
it.
versus the Steelers. But think about this, though, because I'm thinking about this in the terms of Philadelphia, where I don't think Nick Sirianni would ever say something like that, where it seems like it is targeted towards a player, where it's saying if you're making a mistake in the first week of football and you're dropping and you're fumbling, like Derrick Henry fumbled.
It
But I
depends on how
understand-
it depends on how valuable the player is. Derrick
Probably
Henry's not going to be.
No, you're not going to cut
Exactly,
Derrick
but I'm
Henry.
just saying, like,
but I
week
understand
one,
it.
There's no remorse.
Well, think about this,
whatsoever.
though. When you say it's week 1, Aaron Glenn has taken over the New York Jets. He
Which
is
is a
trying
disaster of
to
a
correct.
something
He's
that's
trying
been
to
disastrous.
implement a new culture there. He's trying to show them that we are going to be a no nonsense type of organization. We are going to hold people accountable, and if you're going to put the ball on the ground, then you're not going to be on the field. And I guess it makes it a little bit easier that they're
also-
able to cut a fringe player. But I think it's sending a message that there's a new sheriff in town. His name's Aaron Glenn.
It's also like about the penalties. That's about discipline and staying, kind of within the game plan. That's something that you should penalize people for. A drop, it happens. But I don't think that he was obviously that worthy of the spot in the first place if they were able to drop him so quick.
Yeah, it was easier for them to do. But look, Sirianni talks about turnovers a lot. He doesn't necessarily call people out, but that's a big talking point for him when he talks about winning the net positive and all that stuff. Is they're real big on protecting the football and taking the ball away. But look, Aaron Glenn, I think, has to be dramatic because the Jets were such a dumpster fire before he got there.
I mean, yeah, I understand both ways. I think it's a little bit extreme to say that to the media. Maybe I'm just a little bit more, but it's interesting to see different viewpoints from you guys. I'm liking that to hear the difference that you guys actually liked it. Now to round things out, there's something that has now come out. We talked about an Eagles collaboration yesterday. There is now another one coming out with the Eagles. It just seems like they're dropping stuff every single week. You got the dude wipes, then you had the Always Sunny in Philadelphia collaboration. Cooper DeJean cereal, Saquon Barkley hoagie. It's nonstop. But if you ever wanted to buy something that you could eat that is in the shape of your favorite team, you can now do so. Because Tyson Chicken Nuggets, an essential for not only little kids, but I think all humans, has come out with now Eagle-shaped nuggets like the team logo. They have 3 new nuggets named after 3 different NFL teams. Eagles are part of them, but there are...
Who are the other teams? Who are the other teams, you know?
So I'm scrolling down to
Eagle
see...
chicken nuggets. There's something.
It's a little bit
So,
strange because
for the new product...
are you
it is-
eating Eagles? It's going to feel like.
All right, this is interesting because for the 2 new ones, it is going to be the Denver Broncos
All right, so they're going to do the Bronco.
and the Green Bay Packers.
I guess it'll be in the shape of the G or a cheese head. Which one?
think it's for the cheese heads. It says it
It's just a
features the
triangle.
addition of cheese for those with
So yeah, maybe a
Oh,
cheese head.
okay. Maybe
That's a
it's got
pretty good
cheese in the
idea.
nug.
Maybe I can get my kid. For whatever reason, my kids are not yet into sports. But maybe if I start forcing them to eat chicken nuggets in the shape of an eagle, they'll become a little
I
bit
think-
bigger
I mean,
You
fan.
have to force feed your children chicken.
They like chicken
looks
nuggets. You're right.
pretty
I meant
good.
forcing them to eat the eagle themed chicken nuggets.
As soon as we see these, it'll be an immediate
So,
purchase.
I
in
do
my
think
household.
this could be a slippery
Immediate
slope.
purchase.
I do think this could be a slippery slope if you have picky children. I feel like they might say, I only want the Eagles chicken nuggets.
Yeah, and then where are you if you can't
Yeah.
find the nugs?
So
Yeah,
I'm
now you're
thinking
in
I'm going to
trouble.
Now
surprise
these people are going to have to get cookie cutters,
right?
and try to-
They're gonna. I know the moms are gonna be like, I'm never buying these again because now here I am cutting out
Not doing
eagle-shaped chicken nuggets.
I'll just get the dino nuggets, cut the head off, and say
Mom,
like,
I
"Yep,
want
There you go, it's an
eagle-shaped-
eagle.
Yeah, right. Mom, I want eagle-shaped toast. They're gonna be
But
asking for.
You're
So
spot
slippery
on, though.
slope.
The Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl. They're
slope.
making all types of money now off of their.
the Saquon.
It's a lot of foods.
Sandwich order, delicious.
What is it? What is the Saquon hoagie? I
It's
forget.
almost exactly what I get regardless.
You
Though
don't
I put
remember?
lettuce on there.
I read it.
I know. I
It's-
can't remember what it
it's
was.
Like turkey and
it's
mustard
turkey,
and
spicy
onions.
mustard, onions, but there's no lettuce. And I think he has tomatoes on there, but you need to have
Yeah.
you need to have a little crunch there.
No cheese?
I think
Sure
there's
there's
cheese.
I don't get the cheese.
I think
Got it.
there's cheese.
All right, so good stuff as always. We do a little Give Me More at 4 every single day. What's up, everybody? It's Bill Colarulo from Unfiltered with Ricky Bo and Bill Colarulo. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because we post a ton of content. It's not just what you hear on air. We're posting content all day long. We do some things before the show, after the show, even stuff during the show. So subscribe, like, do whatever you got to do. We got all this content coming to you every single day.